welcome back to my channel. Welcome to a brand new video. Before we get into this video, my name is Amelia and I upload booktube content such as reading vlogs, reading wrap-ups, all those things, you name it. And if you do enjoy that kind of content, then please give this video a thumbs up, please comment down below, please subscribe, and please follow my social medias that are linked down below. And without further ado, let's just get on with the video because I'm excited. I'm slightly nervous, but I don't know why I'm nervous. I think it's because this video includes using my best friend, and that's why I'm nervous. I am asking my best friend to choose my reads for this video. I'm going to ask her to choose 3 books, so that's what I'm doing for this one. However, I did put 1 extra book that's not on my TBR and not put the other one that's on my TBR onto this pile. So I'm going to show you the books that I'm going to give her to choose from. There's 6 books to choose from and I'm asking her to choose 3. So 3 of those books are not going to get chosen, so 3 of them will. And it means at least 2 of the actual TBR will be read. At least, maybe 3 if she doesn't choose the one I wanted to choose. But we're going to go down the list, and if you'll recognise 5 of them from my April TBR. Hopefully if you've seen that. Because obviously when you're seeing this video, you would have already seen my April wrap up and my May TBR. So, but anyway, let's get on with it. So the first book I asked her to choose from is One Day. This is the one I hope she chooses because I know she's watched the series and the film. I watched the film and the series, loved it, and I really want to read the book. So this is One Day by David Nichols. Then it's The Situationship by Taylor Dior Rumble. As Seen on TV by Meredith Shaw. Love Theoretically by Ali Hazelwood. And Hook, Line and Sinker by Tessa Bailey. And finally, Done and Dusted by Lila Sage. So I'm going to message her on Instagram with a picture that I already took of these. I'm going to type a message, screenshot what I've typed, pop that up here, and then we'll see what she responds with. Okay, so we got a response very quickly. So we have got our 3 books. So I put, as I'll pop up here, what I put with the picture. Hey hun, are you able to choose 3 books based off the titles and cover of these books? They are all romance books. And then I put the picture, and then she chose One Day. So we are reading, let's get this book off. We are reading One Day for this video. She then also chose Hook, Line and Sinker, which by Tessa Bailey, which I needed to get to, and I know I need to get this off my cart to make a decision if I like it or not. So yes, very happy to have that one. And then made me really happy she chose this one. We have The Situationship by Taylor Dior Rumble. Books for this video are One Day, Hook, Line and Sinker and The Situationship. So I'm very excited for these. I'll probably start with this one just because it's like one of my most anticipated ones to read. And then we'll move on with the next 2. I'm very excited to get to these 3 books for this video. Hello, okay, update. We are doing the first update for One Day. Okay, so first update, and we are already basically I haven't got there yet because I've got to finish the last, listen to the last 15 minutes of this chapter, but we are at 31% of the way through. We are 31% of the way through One Day. We've got through quite a bit because I have been listening to it quite a bit of it as an audiobook. Like, don't get me wrong, I am enjoying it. It's definitely, so excuse me, it's a different writing style to what I'm used to. But I am enjoying it. It's just I am preferring this. I'm glad I'm listening to it as an audiobook just because quite a lot of the chapters are quite long. So I didn't read anything on my lunch break because, like, the audiobook said it was going to be 1 hour and 20 minutes for the second chapter number 6. I'm sorry. So I know those chapters are quite long and I don't know what it is, but when I know chapters are quite long, especially when I'm at work, I don't want to sit and read long chapters. I just want quick and easy chapters. So I have actually been listening to it as an audiobook on Spotify so far, and I'm really enjoying it as an audiobook, and I really hope my Spotify time doesn't run out because I'm going to use it on my way to Portsmouth and back on the weekend if I'm still reading this. Like, don't get me wrong, I am enjoying it. Like, I'm enjoying the story, I'm enjoying hearing the story as a book. I think because I've seen the film and the TV show, I know exactly what's coming up and I know exactly where they are in the book and what's going to happen. And I think it's kind of like removing the suspense or the excitement for the book. Like, I prefer the TV show, and I think that's the reason I'm enjoying it as an audiobook, because I'm enjoying the format of that. But I am enjoying the story between Emma and Dexter in the book as well, and Emma's wit in the book is so funny. Like, she's writing a letter to Dex in, I think this is chapter 2. Yeah, chapter 2. She's writing a letter to Dex, and she literally goes and telling me I look tired, or that if I got contact lenses I could actually be quite pretty, which I adore, of course. She says it in it's like sarcasm. And it's so great. I love it. I love the way she writes sarcastically as well, which it's so good. And I am loving, like, the TV show references in the book. Okay, it's quite a bit later since I updated you. I updated you earlier when I was like 31%. We are now, let's have a look where we are. We've got quite a few far way through since I last spoke to you, which is absolutely crazy. We are at 57% now. We're over halfway through one day, and that's just my mainly listening to the audiobook. Like, I just went in, was like, I'm gonna read this book, I want to annotate it. Have I annotated it? Barely. I have done bits, but not much. Like, I have been thoroughly enjoying listening to this as an audiobook. I just think with the way it's written, it's so good hearing it as an audiobook. Okay, we're gonna give an update on one day, because I've just listened to chapter 13, which is the wedding, which just half of it made sense to me, because half of it was exactly what was in the book, the TV show, and some of it was in the film. However, Emma and Tilly met at uni, were roommates, and they were best friends. In the book it says, and now in the book it says they're kind of like, they've drifted apart, they're not really that close anymore, la da da. When really, but in the TV show they were like still best friends. So in my head it just doesn't make, and in the same with the film. So in my head it just like they were still like, Emma did her speech, for goodness sake, in the TV show, the famous speech about I don't know what it says, but like how someone is like comes into your life and they become the most important person in your life, something like that. And in the book that doesn't even happen, and it threw me. It really threw me. But when at the end that went in the maze, and that part is the same. So that's good. I'm just going to finish listening to the chapter. I've got like 2 minutes left from chapter 13. Probably going to take a break, take a nap, but I'm like 70% of the way through this book. 70%. I started on Monday, it's Wednesday. I've got like this much left. I don't know how. What on earth I have that, but we do. So we have finished the first book of this video. We finished one day. I got like no time lapse for me of reading this. To be fair, I didn't read it physically. I bought it on Kindle to then read on Kindle, and I didn't even read it on Kindle. So we've read One Day by David Nichols. This book, I really enjoyed the book. I think because I knew what was coming up. I've seen the film, seen the TV series, and I knew what to expect from it. I kind of like, I didn't have that excitement when I was reading, but like when I read the next 2 books, obviously I've not read them before, I've not watched it because they're not TV shows or anything. So literally, I am reading this. I'm reading it and not knowing, but I knew what was happening, and yeah, I did enjoy it. I think it was a really good book and it was written really well. I wouldn't say I loved the book because I loved the TV show, but I did enjoy it. I'm going to give this a 3.75 stars. It was a good adaptation, it was a good book, but I think the TV show was adapted better. I'm really not sure which book to read next, but I need to choose now because I've got to see if I'm going to tab it. I don't know if I'm going to tab the next book with these 2 books. I think I'm just going to read them without tabbing, but I just don't know which one I want to take. So we read that next. We've got The Situationship. Oh, we've got Hook, Line and Sinker. I think, as much as I really want to read this one, I think I'm going to go get this one done and get this one over and done with first. Just because I don't have much expectations from this book. It's actually been a week since I updated you, but to you it's literally no time at all. But for me, I haven't updated the vlog in a week. And mainly because I was reading another book that's not for this video. It was not for a video at all. It's kind of mood reading, but it was also like, I wanted to take my Kindle with me when I went away for the weekend, but like Hook, Line and Sinker's not on Kindle Unlimited, neither is The Situationship. And neither is the other I actually have got Divine Rivals on my Kindle. I bought it, but I didn't want to read that. I was not in the fantasy mood. It's like a quick and easy romance. So I read Done and Dusted by Lila Sage. Loved it, but you'll hear that in my wrap up that you would have seen before this video. Topic. We've read one chapter of Hook, Line and Sinker. I read this, it's currently Wednesday. I finished One Day last Wednesday. I read the prologue for this last Thursday, I think, at work on my lunch break. And then I literally didn't touch it. I haven't picked it up since. So I'm going to be picking this up tomorrow. now I will be focused on finishing this, but hopefully next weekend I'll be done or good chunk of the way through. I really enjoyed the prologue. Literally, the prologue was literally just text between Hannah and Fox, but I absolutely loved the text between them, and I was really enjoying like the flow of the text. So I'm intrigued to see what happens. I don't think I'm going to read anything now because it is nearly 11 o'clock at night, and I am a little bit tired. And I kind of want to go to bed. Okay, first of all, I think I look quite cute. I done it 2 little bunches in my hair. I don't know, I was about to do half up, half down, and I started doing a poke up. I was like, actually, I look really cute. I'm going to do that. So I did it. My makeup looks cute. My lip gloss is run off because I've had my lunch and taken off, done my TikToks. Anyway, why am I talking that this is a vlog? Update on Hook, Line and Sinker. I have decided to DNF it. You know when you just know that you don't care about the story, that you're like, I don't want to know what happens. I really don't care. That's how I feel about this book. So I am DNFing Hook, Line and Sinker. I'm about to take pictures and put it on my Vinted to try and sell it because, yeah, I am done. This book is just, I got to chapter 7 and I was like, I don't care. I'm not feeling this at all, so sorry. DNF. So it means the next book to read is The Situationship by Taylor D.L. Rumble. This book feels very, I don't know what, weirdly light. I mean, I know it's a light book and the words are like big, but I'm quite excited to read this book and see what happens. So I will be starting that this evening. I don't know when about, but at some point today, maybe this evening. I don't know. I've got things to do. Okay, I've just read the first chapter of Situationship and I'm already enjoying it. The first chapter's already made me smile, and so I'm hoping it's going to be a good book. I feel like this book I have not heard anyone talk about before, like ever. I haven't heard anyone talk about this book before, so I'm quite excited to read it, and like, not to be the first person to read it because see other people have read it, but like, it's not hyped up on BookTok and it's not hyped up on BookTube, so I think this book's going to be a good one to read, to get into, for like another one of those books that is not as popular. I'm hoping it's going to be good. The first chapter's going to be a good vibe, especially the way it ended. Like, literally, Tia, the main girl of the book, has arranged just like dinner, drinks with her friends and the guy she's in love with who's been away for 8 months, and she's been so excited for him to come back. Like, she's planned this whole meal thing for him and is hoping by the end of the night they're going to end up kissing and maybe starting a relationship, and he comes back with a girlfriend and she's now shocked. So I'm intrigued to see what's going to happen next. Give you a bit of an update on The Situationship. I think I told you I was reading it and I didn't really give you any update of what I was feeling. To be fair, I only read like 2 chapters yesterday. I'm now on chapter 5, about to start it. I am really enjoying the writing style of this so far. Like, it's just funny. There's a lot of banter in there, like funny quips that are written. I love it. I'm actually really enjoying it. But I feel like it's also relatable. And I love a book that is relatable. I think maybe because it's set in England, the writing is giving British. Like, I don't know if it's just me, but it's giving British. And I just love, like, they talk about online dating. I do online dating. Have I got anywhere with it? No, but not the point. I'm really enjoying this book so far. I think it's very well written. Okay, I just wanted to say, Nate just said something in this book and it just made me think of real life. The quote is, "A change in direction isn't going backwards. You're talented, you can go wherever you want." And I'm like, you know what? That's true. Okay, this kind of is finishing earlier than I expected. I didn't expect to finish this book today. I'll be honest with you, I was like, oh, I'm gonna just get to like halfway, maybe 75%, and have the last 25% to finish tomorrow. I have read like majority of this book in a day. Like, I started this yesterday and read 2 chapters, so I've read the whole book today whilst also doing other things. I did it. I finished it. I won't lie to you, the first half I was kicking my feet laughing, loving it. This book was not really about a relationship. It was more about her career and about herself. Not herself in like a bad way, like her finding, going and figuring out what she wants to do and doing the right thing for herself. Like, the ending of the book kind of like does not end in a relationship, which I get why it's called a situationship now, because it was just kind of a situationship. It wasn't a thing. But like, I got bored. I will say, apart from that, I liked how it ended, but I would say the last 30% I was just like, I don't care. And I don't know if it's because I was reading it all in one day, but I don't think it was that. It was the way things switched between the couple. Like, I just know. And like, she went and did something I really, really hate what people doing. And I know it's reality, like, these things do happen realistically, but I didn't like. Like, one thing happens with the guy you're dating, so then you go and do something with another guy. Stop. Also, the amount of like chavvy words like bruv in it, and like, I know that's like, it's based in South London, like I get it, because like South London has that kind of like accent, so I know it was sticking true to where it was. So maybe it was just that I'm not a South Londoner, mate. I live in Red Hill. I say mate all the time, which is really annoying because I hate the word and I keep saying it. So, however, I did enjoy this book in some ways. Like, it was good. I wouldn't say I loved it, wasn't going crazy for it, but I did enjoy it. So I'm giving it a 3-star. I think 3 stars is a good rating for it. I don't see myself giving it anything more than that. But